What's going on, 80K Sports Performance families? Ryan here with this week's Coach's Corner. And this week I wanted to talk about why we have athletes start in various start positions when we do sprint mechanics drills. And when we're doing our warm-up and an extension of that warm-up, working on speed mechanics, we have our athletes start in a lot of weird positions. So we'll do drills where we have athletes start laying on their back, start laying on their stomach, start in a half kneeling position, start in a crab position. We have them start in a lot of weird positions. And a lot of times athletes are kind of confused, or parents watching kind of like, why are they starting in all these funny positions when they go to their sprint timers, they don't start in any of those positions. And the reason we do that is if we look to sports, athletes aren't always starting in a perfect start position like they would in a timed straight line sprint unless they're a track athlete. So if we have them start in a lot of these compromised positions, it forces them to figure out how to move efficiently in those weird patterns that they might find themselves in whatever sport that they play. And then they're able to figure out how to accelerate from those positions, which then sets them up for more success when it comes to sport. So a lot of times, you hear about sport-specific training. While this isn't necessarily sport-specific, it does help create solutions to movement problems, which will then help them in whatever sport they play. And that's what a lot of things we like to do with our sprint mechanic drills, with a lot of the small-sided games that we play in our warm-ups, is we're giving them movement solutions to problems they may find themselves in whatever sport that they're playing. That way, when they get to their sport, they know what they're doing and they have some exposure to it. And that's where a lot of times you see some of those crazy plays where it's like, how the heck did that athlete do that? But a lot of times it comes from they have the answers to the test from things that they've done in training. So if you ever see us doing any sort of funny sprint start positions, that's why. And we think that it is a really helpful tool for our athletes, and it's a lot of fun. If you have any questions about building speed, our winter sports performance session starts in a couple weeks, and we look forward to working with our winter athletes, and would love to have your athlete join us. We'll see you in next week's Coach's Corner.